What's up everyone, this is Trainer Red here, and today I'll be doing a video about why is Naruto my favorite anime. It's kind of like a story time, and yeah, oh my god Red, why are you doing this? You're not famous. I just need to express myself. That's not a sin. And anyway, because you guys know that red is me from Pokemon, so you're gonna see a lot of red images or Pokemon images, and since it's a Naruto anime, I have to say this due to copyrights because I don't wanna my video to be taken down. The first thing for Pokemon, it's owned by Nintendo Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. As for Naruto, it's owned by okay, sorry if I'm gonna butcher the name, but I'm not good with Japanese, and oh my god, I'm just started to be nervous, and I don't like to speak Japanese in front of anyone, so this is why I'm gonna say it. Hopefully, I'm not gonna butcher the name. It's owned by Makashi Kishimoto. So yeah, let's get on started with the video. Oh, in this video, I'll be talking about myself and explaining more about my life. So yeah. And this video is a true video. I'm not making this story up, and I hope I don't get too emotional. Anyway, so starting off with my childhood. My childhood was great. I mean, it was like yes, I was compared a lot to other kids, and this kind of like sometimes I compare myself to other people and let myself down. I'm trying not to do that as much, and I remember being happy with my big brothers, something we don't used to do now. I remember constantly being at my cousin's house or at David's house, and just not afraid of being myself, I guess. I was constantly playing around, and I remember I loved watching Pokemon. Oh my god. Maybe this is when my obsession started, and gaming, BS, it was like totally, I was totally living life. However, I just remember I had a health condition with my kidney, and I was constantly at the hospital. Because of that, I have so much. Okay, why I can't talk? I have missed a lot in school, so I had to repeat the year, and not that I failed or anything, just because of my health condition. So I repeated fourth grade in other school, and this is kind of was a letdown because I would not see my best friend David anymore. I have to make new friends, and let's just say it was not really a good experience because like people used to judge me a lot, and yeah, it was kind of a bad experience, I guess, but it's get it went to hell when I was in sixth grade. This is when the bullying really starts, and it was really the worst year of my life, the worst time of my life that I ever remember. People used to make fun of me, ask me if I had a plastic surgery or not because I look different, and even I remember kids who are like younger than me, they bully me because I was kind of small compared to them, and yeah. Uh, gonna talk about the whole thing. I don't need pity from anyone. I moved on from this, but just remembering this really hurts. And the whole class basically hated me, and they didn't even want me to shake my hand. They're like, you. And just maybe three people in the class would sit next to me, and or stand next to me. The rest hated me. But you know what? From sixth grade, I accomplished something. There was a student who was silent or mute and didn't really talk to anyone. The student was with me when I was in fourth grade and I think fifth grade as well, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I know this student before. And this student really opened up to me, and it was like a refreshing because everyone hated me, and this student would never talk to anyone. But this student actually talked to me. But the student gave me her house number and we talked. The voice was really like silent and not used a lot, but I was so thankful because like the student never talked to anyone or trusted anyone but me. And I wish I would see the student again because it helped with my life so much, because my life there was a complete hell. I couldn't wait for summer to come because in the summer I would not see them. I would not be bullied or anything. So when the summer came, I was I was like I was I was so happy because yay, I don't have to deal with them. But I know the matter of time I have to go back. I was kind of scared that time because the experience I had was really bad. So what I had to do, I decided, oh my God, this was the worst decision in my life. I didn't know why I did it and I regret it so much. But yeah, I decided to stop being myself. Not play my Game Boy or PS3 or my BS. I mean, we didn't have PS3 at that time, or my DS. I would quit them. I hide them in my drawer, and because I don't want people to find out or they hated me. That's what I thought. How idiot was I? Why did I do that? Why? I mean, I regret it. I even stopped watching Pokemon. But I couldn't stop watching anime completely. I watched it, but it was a top secret. Not oh my God, tongue twisting. Not a lot of people know that I watch anime, maybe one or two, and it took time to just open to them. I remember at seventh grade, I was so obsessed with watching Conan, and when I was in seventh grade, why didn't I complete Sailor Moon? I mean, I understand why I didn't complete Conan because it's so freaking long. But Sailor Moon, I kind of regret not watching it. I just remember running home, being so happy, knowing that she was there for me, someone who would hold my back. And I adore Sailor Moon so much. And the fact that I even mentioned her in my top 5 girls anime, which I think I'm gonna link down below. And yeah, stuff happened. As I said, I was so obsessed with Sailor Moon secretly. My class was nice, but I still had to fake everything out. Also, that same year, it was my last year with my friend David. So then I would see him for a whole year. I would not see him. Then I will move to the school he's into. We couldn't see each other because of problem we had. Also, that same year, I kind of made friends, but They were so great and everything. And ninth grade, they were like my friend. We were part of a group, and but they didn't know my true personality. I was faking everything just to get friends. But but after that, I said, yeah, I finally have friends, and they looked like the kind of person that will not ever judge you. However, because they didn't know my true personality, and they didn't know my true color, I'm the type of person that loves doing crazy stuff. So they were not used to being seeing me like that. So they thought that I was faking when I was completely being myself. This sounds so complicated right now, but yeah, I hope you guys understand. So they thought what I was faking, but I was not. And so every time I would do something, they tell me, stop it, be yourself, stop pretending. And I was like, I'm being myself, what are you saying? I was saying that inside my brain. I was mixed sometimes between me being myself or me faking, because they thought every week I would come with a different personality when I was like having a struggle deep inside of me between me being myself or not. I remember, just because of all the struggles and I couldn't talk to anyone about it, just going home and crying every night. But something then told me, why don't you leave them behind? They don't like you. So I did. But then I went back to them, and because I couldn't handle it, was like at the last month I was not months no month I was not with them, but then I tried to join with the classes and everything. However, I went to them again because I needed someone, and I kept faking and the personality they like. So after that, it was summer vacation. Then we went to a family trip. It honestly was one of the best trips in my life. We went to London, and there's something clicked inside my head. My brain told me, don't be friends with them anymore. Like, try to be yourself, not as a personality, but as a style. My style is emo and kind of gothic, so I did that. I kind of stopped like every time I would see them, I would try to avoid them or go different direction or just say hi then leave. They noticed that, and they were completely annoyed, like, Fred, man, what happening to you? You were with us and now you just change. And we were not in the same class or anything, thank God, because that would have been awkward. And I just remembering when I was in 10th grade, I talked with one of my friends that I made there, which I never thought in a million years that this person will be my friend, because really quiet, and I open up, and the person told me it was so sad of them. Why did they do that to you? It was not really nice. Like, but you should try to be yourself. I told him, thanks, man. I guess I will. So moving on to 11th grade. In 11th grade, my relationship with those friends were, oh, and in 10th grade, me and David saw each other, and we started hanging out at school and getting to know each other better. Every year, even now, me and David know our relationship get deeper. We know more about each other, and I'm thankful for that. Love you, Dave. And so, as I said, moving on to 11th grade. 11th grade, my relationship with this group was kind of in the middle. It's got better, but not like. And one of those people, when we were in 10th grade, kept fighting just to protect our friendship, which I'm grateful for. And then in 11th grade, how much do I say this? But now we'll stop talking about 10th grade and I'll just move to 11th grade. At that period of time, it was kind of so dark because I had suicide thoughts a lot. Maybe I remember I just wanted them to go over, and something clicked inside my head that I want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh again. I'm dying to watch Yu-Gi. I just remember it's being on YouTube, but it was taken out due to copyright. Then I was searching. I'm not giving up. I need to see Yu-Gi. Yu-Gi-Oh was kind of like my painkiller. It will make me feel better. I know that. So I was searching and writing in Google. Then a name popped up and it was Eva. She was writing so much about Yugi, and so I talked to her, and she wrote back, and she gave me a website that will help me see Yugi. So we started talking so much about Yugi, and we became really close friends. We are kind of now, yeah, but Yugi was like a lifesaver for me that period of time because I was not being alone. Something was with me to make this pain feel better. I would not. It was like a friend. However, after finishing Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess I was so sad. It's like the painkiller that I used to take was completely gone, and I was desperate without it. Let's say I don't want to talk too in depth about it, but it came. Oh my God, it's kind of hard to me to talk about it, but suicide suicide thought came back again, and I just remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh, the whole of it, the first original Yu-Gi in 1 month, and now it's like the idea's still there of death, and I tried to do it, but something stopped me. Thank God. At um, the final year of high school, I was kind of struggling and fighting to know who I am. I was in this relationship. Um, I was in this relationship, which was not a really good relationship. It was like a friendship, but to me it was more than that. Late told me that I'm a friend, but not showing the idea, or texting me late. I hate that. Anyways, anyways, after that, I graduated high school. I kind of was searching for an answer. So I started to be more myself, like getting, rarely getting enemy stuff, but secretly. But I remember when I was in Germany, I was desperately trying to find Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I find them. Even though they were in Germany, I did not care. I just wanted them. Yeah, and it was in front of my sister and my cousin and my auntie friend. They were shocked, but the cards. They were kind of shocked, but they agreed for on me buying them. And then at that same period of time, I was at the mall at the bookshop since I like buying books. I saw mangas, and I was like, wow. I remember seeing Yu-Gi-Oh and My Little Monster. And then I said, I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy this. So this is when I started buying mangas. Then I started going college. Summer vacation ended. Okay, so summer vacation ended. This is when I met when I saw my friend Jacker. He was my friend, the group that I was in. So we started hanging out since we didn't know anyone in the class. So we were talking. He likes Shigemaru, by the way. He's like, oh my god, Shigemaru is amazing. And he never watched Naruto. So he was talking to me about Naruto and stuff. I just remember I remembered how I kind of obsessed with Naruto, secretly googling it in Twitter. How does that even work? Searching for it in Twitter, and I tried watching it in dub. However, I didn't even before a few years, but it was kind of the voice no, and I kind of scared that they're gonna change a few stuff. So I said no, 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 no. So I said I'm gonna watch Naruto. He's like no, don't watch it, don't. But like I'm gonna watch it, and I fell in love with Sakura, by the way, immediately. So I was like, yay, Naruto! And since I started being Naruto, I was not scared of being myself like before or hide the enemy stuff that I have. I started buying them. I start like shouting to the world, even telling my friend David, which my friend David is also obsessed over anime. I told him I like Naruto. He's like, are you being serious? You'll never like it. And or he thought that I was joking. But after the days, he's like, man, that guy is serious. Got into it again just because he like so me excited and he has nostalgia the days when he was in Naruto, and I have met so many friends because of Naruto. And can you guys please check my Naruto collection? I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to link it down below. Also, what else I want to say? Yeah, I start like searching into other animes that I want to watch and stuff. And yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite anime, my second favorite anime, but Naruto is my number one because Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of like Bane Killer. The Bane came back. However, when I'm in Naruto, it's like I'm healed. I'm not scared of being myself. I love life. I enjoy it. What else? I'm kind of excited. Also, like I started buying stuff. People start even giving me gifts of stuff. And you know the best part? I was back to gaming. I was back to playing my Game Boy, and I had an old DS, and I don't even know what to say first. You know, I'm so excited, and then I start watching Pokemon again. I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm back. Becoming having more friends, not scared of being myself, and kicking people that are like shit to me out of my life. You know, the other friend that I told you that we were not in a good relationship, I finally said goodbye to this relationship, and so many people start being happy for me. It's like you're finally back to reality. This relationship was not good. We're so happy for you, man. More. I started to take care of my skin. I didn't listen to what people used to say about me, and really I started to care less what people say, because in the past I would not take care of my skin just because people like tell me you're ugly and why do you need to take care of yourself? No matter what you do, you'll be ugly, red. And they're just like, screw them. Now I'm like, screw them. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna be me. I don't care. And yeah, I'm not saying I'm completely oh, and I finished Naruto. Now I'm watching the movie. I only watch one movie. It's okay, I don't want to finish it. It's like a part of Naruto always will be there for me. Anyways, and what else there to say? Yeah, some days I will be sad. I'm not completely healed, like, but at least I'm better now. Like, I don't think suicide thought anymore. I'm not in that relationship. I'm more with my friends. I'm more happy and stuff like that. So thank you guys for listening to me. And hey, I'm back to gaming. Okay, seriously, thank you guys. And I hope you made it until the end. And tell me, what is your favorite anime? Love ya. Bye.